Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I've got your forecast for the rest of this Tuesday, the next several days, and taking a look at June. We're almost halfway through the month, and now the mean temperature has been corrected quite a bit from what it was last week when it was so cold for most of the week. And now with all the red squares and the warm days, the mean temperature is almost flat to going into the plus column today with a very hot day going on here today. And it's hot enough so it's going to go over 90 by midday, and we will certainly satisfy the criteria for a definition of a heat wave 3 days in a row. 92, 95 yesterday, and 95 likely this afternoon. That's never happened, 2 heat waves before June 14th in weather record history here in Boston. And how many days have we had 90 so far with today's 90 degrees readings? Hey, this makes it the 6th day. So we're in second place here for the most 90-degree days by June 13th, including June 13th. So that's just remarkable. And last year we didn't have any 90-degree days at all in the month of June, but we ended up with a whopping total of 22. So that doesn't mean we're going to end up with whopping totals in the 30s either. So probably not going to have nearly as many hot days in July as we had last year. At least that's the way it looks right now. We'll have to analyze that as we go along with time, but you got about 93 to 95 this afternoon. And because of that, the National Weather Service has a heat advisory up until 6 o'clock. But it's going to feel like the middle 90s is actually going to get to the middle 90s. It's probably going to feel more like the upper 90s this afternoon because of the high humidity combination and the hot weather. Much of the nation's on the hot side too, but we're, again, like yesterday, much hotter up here than it's going to be down in Florida. 84 in Orlando this afternoon, and Boston's probably going to be closer to 95. The cool corner is in the northwest finally. It's shifted back out there, and we've had it so often here in the northeast for the last few months. Hazy, hot, and humid weather will be cut off today as the front comes down and triggers off some thunderstorms this afternoon. Looks like a little impulse coming along here may actually help to enhance the thunderstorms. The Storm Prediction Center has us only in a marginal risk area for severe weather this afternoon, but we'll have to keep an eye to the sky because it looks like potential may be there for some storms as they come on through here and go to the south, and they'll be out of here by certainly by early evening in Boston, and the clearing sky will come down from the north, and we'll be in pretty good shape for tomorrow and for Thursday with essentially sunshiny weather most of the time, and the wind will be turning onshore, and that's going to make it a lot cooler and all the dry air coming down as well. So most of these storms should be out of the Boston area by the time we get to first pitch at Fenway Park tonight and the conclusion of the series with the Phillies. It's going to be pretty warm, but the air is going to start to get drier as we go through the game, and the temperature is going to be dropping as well. Watch these dew points tomorrow morning. Take a plunge. They'll be in the 40s tomorrow morning, and much of tomorrow, maybe a few upper 30s, so it's going to be truly dry air taking over. After the afternoon, we have all these high dew points closer to 70. Speaking of 70, it will be 70 degrees at the beaches tomorrow, so a big change there with the wind onshore. It's been basically offshore winds at East Coastal beaches the last few days, but it's going to be turning onshore with a northeast wind, upper 60s to near 70 along the coast to upper 70s to near 80 farther inland away from that sea breeze. So there you go, the 7 days ahead. We've got about 93 to 95 this afternoon, 80 tomorrow inland, 77 inland on Thursday, and about 68 at the coast. Then it looks like bright sunny weather with just a few high clouds perhaps, a few scattered little puffy clouds. And Friday it's cloudy over and it looks like some afternoon showers. Father's Day weekend looks unsettled with some showers and storms. And it looks like not raining all the time, but it's going to be turning a lot more humid. Could be some sunny spells mixed in there as well. But that's the way it's shaping up now for Father's Day weekend. You can watch WBZ News at 5, 6, and 11 o'clock today, and also at 8 o'clock on my TV 38 for the latest news and weather updates. Have a nice day.